Today is April 25th, and welcome to another episode of Hold My Whistle. I'm Paulo.
I'm Foy.
And we got our friend, the gardener, visiting us in our new and improved studio. The dungeon has been
Revamped.
Yeah, new furniture, same mics, but
a little different sitting.
We're a little more comfortable, a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, we're gonna have to gram this. I mean, this is some big time shit right now.
It can, it's definitely a sloppy man cave couch. We got this. This was is he a sponsor now? He's sponsoring the show.
I wouldn't say it's a sponsored show.
It was donated down.
It was looking for a new home.
Yes,
it needed to be removed, and we alleviated that problem. So we took it off their hands. Nice little sectional couch.
Yeah.
We got it stuffed in Paulo's shoebox garage.
We have, but no more creaky chairs.
Oh, dude, my ass is so much more comfortable already.
Sean instantly took off his flip-flops.
Oh, you
and laid up that. Look at, if you invite Sean over to watch a game, you invite him over to watch a UFC fight or whatever, and it's kind of a bro thing. If he sits on your couch, he's going to take off his flip-flops and put his feet on your couch.
Why wouldn't you? Your ass goes on the fucking couch. Some people have stinky asses and they sit on your shit.
Absolutely.
What's
correct.
wrong with my feet?
I'm just saying, it's not everyone does that, Sean.
Nobody.
You feel at home right away, though. That's what I like it.
Well,
I don't mind it.
I always take my sandals off. I like walking around barefoot.
Yeah, well, you're a hobbit.
Yeah, I fucking walk through anything in these goddamn fucking feet. You see that shit?
Yeah, look
it says
at that
Adidas.
Ace of Spade. So how you doing, Gardner?
I'm good. For the first time being here.
Right. Well, this is your second appearance, but this is the first time in studio.
Last time we just stopped in the driveway and
he was
the stars and then went home.
Well, it's hard. We took a little hiatus, but I don't mind when we take a little bit of a break because we're just friends hanging out. Like, I'm just stoked that we get to hang out once a week, or have something that we do.
Right.
Exactly. Like
an excuse to get.
Don't get like I love the podcast, but I don't like. If it needs to take a break, it takes a break. I want it to be more natural than like forced upon.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like we're getting paid to do this, which would be nice. But if that ever comes,
we got denied, Sean.
Did we?
We got denied for the
manscaping.
Manscaped denied us because it said that we didn't fit their image. I was like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we don't fit the image for Manscaped." We were like all the way through the process.
Yes.
Well, and then the last thing.
Saw your thinning hair and you see a big return on investment.
I might need exactly. Like this guy's not going to need a manscape. He probably has no hair on his body. They know about my hair issue, Greg. Like this guy doesn't.
Who?
Yes.
Manscaped. The gardener. I mean, you're right.
Yeah. Fucking
all right.
guy.
So, but we were just talking about Love's the gas. It's a gas stop.
It's a truck stop.
Truck stop. So we're just talking about, how we went to Texas, but OKC is sponsored by Love's gas station pit stop. And then we went right into how Damian Lillard is just one of the baddest guys in a clutch scenario. I've seen him hit game winners for a couple years now.
Yeah. It's just the Blazers are going to be lucky because they're not going to play the Warriors next.
Oh no.
They're going to get the winner of the Warriors Rockets.
The Warriors are still struggling.
Yeah, the Warriors, they don't look great.
They don't look great, but they don't look like the West is playing tough. It's like the Clippers, but
Clippers aren't dying.
They aren't dying. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of attitude. It's fun. The Warriors ain't tripping.
What is it? 3-2?
Series 3-2. They could have closed it out yesterday.
Well, they could have closed. They should have been closed out. We fucking blow 31-point lead.
How the Damian Lillard thing? How cool was how he found the camera and just looked at the camera all blank faced after he hit it? Did you see that?
I'm just glad it was against the Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, Russell Westbrook, don't get me wrong, nobody is better off the dribble to the basket than Russell Westbrook.
Right now. He should be having one of his career moments, being one of the top elite players, huge contract last year in the playoffs, and all they're talking about him is is he getting fined for his attitude towards the press? Have you seen this, Sean?
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, so they're like on him because he's not answering basketball questions. They'll be like, "Hey, in the third quarter, looked like you guys changed up your defense," and he'll be like, "Next question." And so because he's not answering basketball questions, and so they're fining him. It's part of his contract. You didn't see this?
No.
Oh yeah, it's all over. Yeah.
I have no clue.
So Russell Westbrook's getting scrutinized about that, throwing up bricks.
He's kind of a dick.
He's coming off as a dick. It's what's happening. Even Paul George copied him and they're like, Paul George is one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
And it's really coming down on him, and they're not really happy with him.
Is he a dick?
He
got an
just
attitude,
Is he
bro.
known to be a dick?
he just seems
Well,
like one.
you know what the problem is too. It's
Or is
just
he-
the local. It's one news reporter he doesn't
Remember,
like.
you get to frame the issue here. I mean, do we get to see? Does he?
He's kind of a dick. Yeah, it comes off that way. Like,
is he
Yeah.
a teammate? Do his teammates?
Well-
He's a good guy. I mean,
well, what
did
what
he
Kevin?
run-
Remember
did he
Kevin
run
Durant
Durant
left.
out of town. I mean,
It's. I'm sure he has his moments.
you
He
think
look.
that Durant would be able to run him out of town?
Yeah.
Really?
So I mean, don't get me wrong, the dude can play,
Right.
but you look at what they've already had, which makes me think that the Thunder will never make it because they had Harden, Westbrook, and Durant. Granted, Harden wasn't the player he is now
No.
because
Can
he
you
was.
imagine if that core had stayed together.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
I don't- yeah.
today?
It would
Yeah,
be
well,
insane.
today, yeah,
Add
they're-
one player.
they're-
I'd
Insane.
go out there. I could
And that
play
was
the-
drafted too, kind of like the
I could play
Warriors.
the-
yeah, that's that.
swing forward. And
There's not enough touches in that game for those three
Oh.
players.
It's crazy. Those guys are just straight killers. They're snipers.
Who's gonna?
I don't like. Yeah, look. I know the Warriors are the super team. That team is better now. You know that team is.
With Durant?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
And without Boogie or with?
I don't think it
We
matters.
don't call him that anymore, do we? He says he doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to be Boogie. He'll always be Boogie
No, he said
Cousins.
he wants to shed that. Out of respect to DeMarcus. DeMarcus?
Yeah,
DeMarco.
Demarcus Cousins.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if he could just,
Because he blew his quad, right?
yeah, if he could stop just being a fucking asshole, you know,
Yeah.
he loses his shit. Like something will go wrong, and it's like snowball
I
effect
didn't
with
hear
him.
much about him this year. He didn't really.
He didn't play much. You know, he
He
was
came
out.
back from Achilles.
Yeah,
right?
He came back a little bit like a month and a half ago. He's just
exactly. A month and a half ago, so he didn't play much.
no.
The
he
dude's
did. He got rep.
he did play, but he
But you,
didn't.
Durant.
So
I
he
mean, I'm
didn't
sorry.
have
Steve
time
Kerr.
to have-
Steve Kerr is.
Tee up as many times. as
Yeah, he just like things go wrong, and then it's fucking ball game. He's one of those guys. If you're in his head, I think
Yeah.
it's completely great white. Eyes roll back, blood in the water.
But you know what I'm stoked about with the Warriors though, as far as their big man situation. They got Andrew Bogut.
they
back.
brought him back.
You know, and I was just like, again, I wasn't paying attention to the regular season. They could have had him all year, to be honest. I just started watching again. You know what I mean? It's playoffs time.
You
And
guys are talking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
You guys are talking about Portland and like Damian Lillard. I couldn't name another guy on Portland.
McCo-
on
The
him?
CJ
CJ McCollum,
McCollum is really
Yeah,
good.
that
he's
guy.
a stud.
Uh huh. That's what you really need to know.
That's pretty
That-
much it. I mean, they got. Don't they have the Sabonis kid on there?
Yeah. No. He plays on.
No,
Indiana,
he's
I think.
where's he?
Indiana.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. So, but
Arvidas' kid.
they are known to drop amazing dimes.
Oh, dude, he's
his
good.
pass game is nasty, and he played at Gonzaga.
Yeah,
You know, it's like, but
who I watched lose to Texas Tech.
oh yes, you were there. Great time.
Basketball athletes blow me away.
They're amazing.
You know, you see Harden out there and he's doing all this stuff, and then you realize the guy's like 6'5",
Yeah,
And
just
you're going-
huge.
and then you realize all the other guys around him that are even bigger are
Uh huh.
6'8",
Yeah,
and they're moving just. And those guys run miles a day. You know,
What I trip-
a night, every
Yeah.
night. Run,
Greg, there's 7-footers on the regular now.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. Like it was like, oh my god, Shaq 7'2" or Kevin Garnett 7'1".
Right now it's
Now it's like every team's got a European or like some like what's the kid that's at
that
Central
can
Florida?
actually play. Because there was a time where
the big guys were
7-footers
terrible.
Well,
They were
yes.
terrible.
If
George
you were- if you
Mirasan,
were-
Sean
George
Bradley.
wasn't bad, dude.
Sean Bradley.
You-
Sean Bradley wasn't bad.
He got dunked
just
on by
bad.
everybody.
Who was?
It was. Oh, I have like
He had no post game.
I have basketball.
No, they block-
cards
they
and
have
had to come in an
blocks.
extra
They had a
block
lot of
because the guy was
blocks.
So tall, and all Skeletor.
Because they just
Yeah.
posted you downstairs, so like, it was different at the time.
Sean Bradley 7'4".
7-footers now.
Bradley was-
7-footers now come up to the
I'm
perimeter.
sorry, but you said Sean Bradley. What I think Sean Bradley for whatever
He was in
basketball I
Space
watched
Jam.
of him was terrible. But
was-
that's why he's good.
He was
Yeah.
terrible, dude.
He
He,
w-
got posterized by fucking
All
everybody.
you're thinking about is Shaq highlights.
Dude, Vince
No,
Carter
I just
dunked
don't
on his
think
ass.
the guy-
Okay, who didn't Vince Carter dunk on? But he played
I
for like
shouldn't-
10
we shouldn't
years.
say the guy was terrible. He played in the NBA.
Yeah,
He was
exactly.
7'6". He just
Look at the
didn't-
block records. You'll see Sean Bradley's name.
Guarantee he's not on there.
For what? Top 30?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah, how top.
Hey, I need to find the Sean
If you go
Bradley
deep
stuff.
enough, I have a block in the NBA. Zero.
I'll look it up. But okay. So let's talk about shot blockers. Who's the best shot blocker of all time?
In my opinion,
Hold on, let me.
Let's throw out some names.
all right, Alonzo Mourning. He blocked guys at the rim on the dunks. He wasn't Dikembe. Like Dikembe would get you.
And the finger, right? That's the most.
Dikembe would get you on that like short jumper. Zoe got you at the rim. You're going up for the dunk, and he'd fucking swat your ass. I used to like when I think shot blocker. I mean, he wasn't really a shot blocker in the NBA, but when he was in college, like Marcus Camby, when Marcus Camby played at
my
UMass, like
You never watch. You watched E30 or something, bro.
dude, John Calipari when he got his start, fucking
Come on, bro.
dude, the Minutemen were the shit.
I like how back in the day we watched way more regular season college basketball.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
Joe Smith was my favorite player growing up.
I'm with you on that. All right, so just like right off the bat, the ranker list, basketball, all the greatest shot blockers in NBA history. Right off the bat, again, this is probably one of the first 7-footers we ever heard of. Top of the list. I'm not lying to you. Manute Bol,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that.
Bill Russell, Akeem,
Yeah, Hakeem was
Mark
dirty.
Eaton, Wilt, Dikembe, Nate Thurman, David Robinson.
Keep going.
Yep. Hold on.
Just name them all.
I know.
want
Look
to hear them all before we get to.
Okay.
Before we
Sean
start
Bradley.
tearing it
Well, I'm
apart.
just wait. I'm at David Robinson.
No, before we get to Sean
All
Bradley.
right. Alonzo.
Yeah.
Morning. Elmore Smith. Oldie. And that's so.
Just going through names.
That was a top
where's
10.
Sean Bradley.
I said 30. Let's see
No,
Sean
you-
Bradley. Let me see Sean Bradley's stats.
Terrible.
What are those guys at? Where were those at?
Oh, I don't
Who
know.
the bottom guy on the list. Did they say what number?
Oh, I didn't get the numbers. Hold on.
What do
Let's
you got to
see.
get? You got to get about what? 10 blocks a night.
Oh, that ain't happening.
No, let's say in general. 10. Let's say to be all time. 10 blocks a night.
I'd say like
In
4 to
80 games,
6, 4
800.
to 6, 4 to 6 a
Right,
game.
So 400 a season.
Yeah,
Over-
for 10, 12 years,
So we're talking about 4,000.
4,800.
48.
That's a high number too. I'm guaranteeing you there ain't nobody. Well, I take that back. If they're talking Wilt was a 7-footer amongst
Right.
midgets.
Right.
So if he
Right.
didn't get 10 blocks a
When
game,
you're putting down 100 hundo spot, I don't care. That's
you're playing against
Hey.
boys.
right.
That's what I know. It's like when we used to watch the freaking Zion films.
Yeah.
But even worse, when you saw Zion Williamson in high school, it was like, oh my god, is he playing against like the choir from St. Catherine's?
Yeah. Just
Just
fucking
wrecking 'em.
postering everybody up
Yeah.
badly. But I give it to him, dude. He dunked on fools at fucking Duke.
Yep.
Right.
I
Did you
want.
see that he did a gender reveal dunk?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, some young staff member at Duke sitting at half court with his girl, and fucking Zion dunks like a mini ball of glitter, and it fucking bounces out blue,
Oh.
perfect at Duke,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's like boom, you're having a boy. Okay, top 20 is it? I got another list: Alonzo Mourning, Akeem, Nate
looking.
Robinson.
Do you have numbers?
Yeah, hold on, this one. That's why this one's better. It has numbers, so I just have to.
Maybe I should be the
stats
research
guy?
Yeah.
You should. You see, it's.
'Cause, I
I
don't
hate
know where
these
you're
because
going.
like they give so much. There's so many advertisements and freaking crap I got to get to.
all-time blocks NBA list.
Ben Wallace. Oh, these are best blocks of all time
Oh.
against people.
Ben Wallace was a good shot blocker.
On Tracy McGrady.
Oh,
Block
T
check.
Mac. Tracy McGrady should have went to college. He wound up having a decent career,
Yeah,
but I think he would have benefited from college.
Hakeem Olajuwon 3,800. 38-30,
Is that number one?
number one.
wow.
38-30.
Fuck.
I'm still looking. Oh, show the next ones. So we'll
I
see
told you,
Sean
he's-
Bradley's down here.
Sean Bradley.
Chris Irving,
Per season.
1941.
Not coming up. He's under 1,000.
What's the
He's
the game's
dunked on
changed,
more-
guys?
he's
The
dunked on
game
more
is
times in blocks. Dunked on 1,281.
stupid.
Brooke Lopez is.
Dude, I'm surprised the Lopez brothers are still in it.
Yeah, dude. Do you
They
remember
played
when
a
they're
long time at Stanford. I think it was like with Josh Childress.
dude?
You remember Josh? He had the fro and he went
Yeah.
and took like a huge contract in Europe or Asia.
Yeah.
I saw him.
Dude,
one
fucking
time.
Stefan Marbury's still playing in like China,
Yeah,
and
right.
he's like the big deal.
They
over
made
there.
us. He's got a statue in Asia
Does he
in front of an arena that he played for. There's a statue of Stefan Marbury. It's freaking insane,
dude, and he's old.
Oh, he was part of the '97 class with Kobe.
Where the fuck did he go to college?
Who?
Oh wait, Steph didn't go to Wake Forest.
Who?
Marbury.
Stefan Marbury. Dude,
Georgia Tech.
was it Georgia
Yeah.
Tech?
It was Georgia Tech.
Oh, oh, Paulo's got the book. Let's see.
Steph Marbury, I think is Georgia Tech. Is no, God. There's a picture yeah.
Let's see.
Look at this stuff, man. I got some old school magazines.
Georgia Tech,
Yeah, good
Milwaukee
job.
Bucks,
the Gardner's on it.
96.
The Gardener's on it.
The Gardner is on it.
96.
Hey, dude, our my garden is freaking flourishing, dude.
Good. Should be.
Yeah, we got
What did I give you,
freaking.
or what did you
I got
bring in?
pepperoncini in the window.
Awesome.
It stayed out a couple days, and I brought it back in. It's still just a champ. We did the Granny Smith lettuce.
Oh, the Grandma Hadley's.
Grandma Hadley's lettuce.
Did
That's
you
it.
stick
It took
over
a
head?
it took a beating, bro. It took a beating, and we pulled off the bottom leaves and stuff. And now it's kind of like,
Well, it's supposed to be for you to eat. I said that several times. Not
Yeah, I
to
know.
plant.
oh really? I replanted that shit. You did tell me that.
As
you
I
told
was washing the dirt off, and you said, "Are you going to keep the dirt on?" I said, "No, this is for you to chop off and eat.
Oh,
Eat them, like take the head of lettuce."
okay. Well, we took
We
off
could
the.
I mean,
We ate a little. We ate like half of it.
Okay, good.
But then
That's
I threw in
maybe
the.
that's why it's not alive.
No, that's what I'm saying.
ate half of it.
That's throw it back in the ground, right?
All right, no offense, man, but Sean Bradley is in the top.
Come
250.
on. Okay, so his best stat is Space
Larry
Jam.
Bird's ahead of him. I mean,
Okay, who else? So,
So nobody. I mean, so
but how's that? Dennis Rodman's got to be up there.
No.
He didn't get blocks.
no, he was more.
I know he was rebounds, but he was in your
He was
face.
a border.
He was in your face. Who else was a really good defensive player? Because what do you think about Patrick Beverly? Do you like watching him play?
Cream obviously has a
Like, would
lot of
you
blocks.
you would like that guy on your team?
Yeah, I think he's more annoying than like
But
a
it
true
works.
defender. Bruce Bowen was a good defender.
You know, I've met Bruce
Yes.
Bowen.
Did you really?
I've met Bruce Bowen and me have hung out like 2 times.
2 times. Does
2
he know?
times.
Does he know this?
He does. He actually gave me. I remember I used to have the Bruce Bowen T-shirt. Bruce
No.
Bowen camp. Oh yeah, I coached his nephew, and his nephew's last name is Bryant. And I had a buddy that was on our coaching staff at Live Oak, and he was a huge Laker fan. He goes, "That's right, I like your last name, Bryant." He goes, "Not in my family, not on the court. We're Bowen."
That's great.
And Bruce Bowen came out and came to practice like 2 or 3 times, and then we hung out after practice a couple times, and he gave like the coaching staff.
What did hanging out consist of?
We went to
definition
his cousin's house, and we like watched TV, had beers, and I think we had like a team lasagna.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It was a spaghetti feed like
Yes.
type thing.
And he wasn't a big guy. 6'3".
Dude, again, like you woke up on a he had rings on.
Yeah.
He was at that time. He's winning
Right
championships
in
in the mix.
prime.
Like yes, and it's right before the right before the season starts. Like he's kind of like had that summer. You know what I mean? They just had summer ball,
right.
and did he look like a specimen? No, was he like the size gets you? Like shaking hands.
Right.
You know, you're like, fuck, the guy's like 6'6".
Oh, really? That big?
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean.
know that.
But
Yeah, and that's small for the NBA.
right, no, exactly. But that was Kobe and Michael. LeBron is only 6'8". You know,
He's
but
only.
but yeah, I know. But you know, like you see a guy like Dirk Nowitzki who is just retired, great career, and he's one of the most like finesse players at like 7 foot, right?
Dude, yeah, I think he's 7'1".
Right.
His turnaround, like jump shot, like little fadeaway jump
I
shot.
like Michael's fadeaway is classic, right? Dirk's is probably the most like used. He scored so much on that thing, and it's just as pretty.
Yeah, combined with his height, it was
Oh.
hard to stop.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But one of the, you know, if not the greatest European player of all time. Would you say that?
Dirk.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you know,
Yeah, I mean, who?
he is a champ. He did win a championship against a
All
solid
right,
Miami team.
So who are you? Who's
who's
in the
in
running?
this conversation? You got Peja. You got like
Now-
the
He's Croatian, right? Or is he
Croatian.
Serbian? No.
who? The Tony Kukoc is Croatian.
Tony
Yeah.
Parker.
Tony Parker's French. right?
The other guy.
Tony.
now?
Well, shoot, Tim
Ginobili.
Duncan's foreign. Are we going strictly European?
Strictly European.
Strictly European.
Or he's Dominican or something. What is he?
He's like Caribbean or from like Trinidad or
Yeah,
the Virgin
yeah. No,
Islands.
that's an American province.
It is. It is. He went to Wake Forest.
Yeah, Demon Deacon.
Yeah. But yeah.
Who else? Sabonis.
Arvidas?
Sabonis?
And there was Marcelonis
Could
too.
you imagine
Marcelonis
him in the
Sabonis.
NBA,
right?
Like 10 years prior, before he came to the NBA when he was already like 42.
There-
Like 10 good years.
Yeah.
There's a Spanish guy. There's a European guy that's like one of the greatest of all time that never played in the NBA. I think they had him try out after he was already like 35. You know, he's been playing in the pros that
We like
just,
your stuff.
but he's
We
been
like
putting
your
up 30
stuff,
like
dude.
forever, and he's playing in Olympics. He had great Olympic runs and stuff. I think he ran into the dream team. You know what I mean?
Everybody died when they ran into
Oh,
the
dude.
Dream Team.
No way! Everyone lit up and had their cameras. They're like, "Hey, I know you're about to beat
Yes,
this
yes.
thing out of us, but
Just-
can we take? Can we take?
Please don't let that.
We have 5 minutes of warm up time. We're not going to warm up. We're just going to. This is a photo opportunity, Michael Jordan.
Right.
Magic.
Right. Can I just take a picture with you?
You know what's the funniest thing about seeing like reruns of like the Dream Team thing is how John Stockton, like if you were black and wore USA gear, if you walked, they were in Barcelona, right? The Dream Team.
Yeah.
Everyone stopped, like all the brothers and like pictures and stuff. But John Stockton could just walk down the street with the shirt of the Dream Team with his picture on it. You remember seeing that? And they'll be like, "Oh, what?" Like you're talking to Americans, like, "Who are you here to watch?" And they're like, "Oh, the Dream Team." Like, "Oh, cool." Like, I'm on the Dream Team. Like, I'm John Stockton. Like,
NBA
no one recognized him.
NBA all-time assist leader.
Dude, him and Carl had like,
Nobody ran a
playoff-
better. Nobody ran a better pick and roll.
It's-
Nobody.
Well, I don't know if it was like it. The roll was so nasty. John Stockton didn't have to do amazing passes, but try to get in the way of that.
he did.
Carl hit size and weight. Like LeBron is there. Like I've seen LeBron just way faster, but Carl Malone headed to the hole is getting. He could have been a fullback. It's like
He had
Jim
that big
Brown
drop
against
step
guys.
that would just
He murdered people.
He
Get
went
out of the
down.
way.
Dude,
It's scary to
that way
see.
would-
in a fight, Karl Malone all day
Oh.
over LeBron. Karl Malone's that country boy.
Name a guy like
Jimmy Kimmel.
who.
I know we're not supposed to
The
laugh at
blackface.
those things anymore, but the Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm Karl Malone.
Is so funny.
Like that's the worst blackface of all
So
time.
funny.
Like
Yeah.
you,
So-
it was black body. Do you remember like the muscles they put on him?
Yeah,
Fucking
dude,
Karl
that
Malone.
shit was hilarious.
Yeah, but how good would Stockton be without Malone and vice versa?
Oh, I
You
think
know
John
what I mean?
Stockton
They
would.
just kind of those two.
And well, you
right
got.
place at the right time.
I'll give it to the coach too. What was his name?
Jerry Sloan.
Jerry Sloan was he's one of the greats, man. And they had
You
like
think he's a great?
like you
I
just
think
don't know
he's-
about
I
it.
think he just,
I think he's second. Like he's not quite that tier, but he's right there.
Right, like you won't know, but like when you say his name, you're like, oh, that's a great coach. Like he never got a ring.
All right,
was he
so
a great coach because he was with Stockton and Malone for their 15-year career and
In-
he won 80 games a year. I mean, sorry, he won 60
Well, what
games
makes
year.
a great coach is like, okay, you know, is
Wins?
Phil Jackson able?
Did he just Phil Jackson? I think because he did it. He's done it several places successfully.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
but
know
he
if
also had
really slowed
Kobe,
him out.
Shaq, and Michael
Several
Jordan,
years.
Scottie Pippen. Like, did he have the players?
Yeah.
So what's really a pro great coach? Because like it's easy for us to say John Wooden, but John Wooden had a map of how to train young men. I think. Don't get me wrong. You could use this stuff later on in life. The
yeah,
pyramid, right? But when it comes to the pro athlete, Phil Jackson had
It's managing
a
egos.
conversation. Like
yeah,
they-
exactly.
right, and he was the best at it. And I'm seeing Steve Kerr now, and they're talking to him about stuff like this. And you know, he talked about the Russell Westbrook situation, and they go to Steve Kerr, and he's backing up carefully Russell Westbrook. They're like, hey, you got to go into this sensitively. Like, don't like, you know, come at him crazy because of these new rules of like you have to, you know, listen to the media and stuff. And so, but Steve Kerr is definitely more of a
Facilitator?
He's facilitating these egos, man. Like, how crazy is it to have Draymond Green and Kevin Durant? You
and
know?
Steph Curry and fucking Klay
I
Thompson,
guarantee Steph-
Andre Iguodala.
However humble Steph Curry looks, I'm sure he's got his things that he needs taken care of too.
Oh yeah,
He's Steph Curry. He's a 2-time MVP. He's like, I'm sure he's a baby at some things.
At the
and-
end of the day, we're all human beings. We all get tired and grumpy and stuff like that, and things like that. You know what Steve Kerr has on his side is winning.
yeah,
He's won.
As long as you're winning, everyone's happy.
yeah.
You
Well-
can overlook somebody being late to practice. You can overlook somebody you know,
And
kind of
I think his style really
blowing people off the deep end or something.
matches his team's personality, because he's kind of a laissez-faire, go with the flow kind of coach. I don't see him trying to be a super dick. Like, would Greg Popovich work in Golden State? My guess, probably
But
not.
you have to think, Steve Kerr comes from both those camps. He just came from Pops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's got a nice taste of what that is, and he's how much time did he spend with Phil? You know, was he with who was the coach of San Antonio before Pop?
I
Oh,
have no
fuck.
clue.
But when he was when
It's been so long, I don't even know.
right, so but
My basketball cards that go back to 88, 89, Popovich.
and so
I can see him.
is he the
Score-
longest? Who's the longest
score
running coach right now?
98.
Probably Pop.
Probably Pop, right?
That'd be pretty damn close.
God, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot. Just look at the amount of, like you said, the winning of Steve Kerr. Not only as a coach, look at the winning he does as a player.
Oh,
He
yeah.
played for Phil Jackson. He played for Popovich.
That's what I was saying. Was
Did
Pop the
he
coach when
win-
he played?
He's won 5, I think 5.
He didn't win with San Antonio
Some
that
of the
1 year.
Bulls.
He didn't win. He didn't win any with the
He might
Spurs.
have.
He might have, but he's won 3 with the Warriors as a coach.
Did he win? How many did he win with the Bulls? 3.
3, I think.
So he wasn't part of the first
second
three.
3. He was the second group of 3.
Right. He was the
97, 98,
he was the
99.
John Paxson of the next.
Yeah. John Paxson.
Right? I think John Paxson.
Yeah, John
Who was,
Paxson.
who was Armstrong? BJ Armstrong was on the,
Somebody was
before
a
that.
three-point. They had a 3-point shooter before.
Yeah.
And then they brought in Steve.
They
Kerr,
had
who was a
dude.
three-point
Let's
shooter.
the early Jordan teams too. Were what was the guy with the goggles?
Horace Grant.
Horace Grant was good, bro. That
He
was a good
won
team.
rings.
Number 54.
Dude, beast. You know who I like, who's not going to be a Hall of Famer? The dude won wherever he went. Robert Ory.
Okay, the Robert Ory guy. Well,
He won with the Rockets. He won with the
and
Lakers.
He's got the rings.
He's
and
got
he
what,
had the
7?
shots. And the thing is, the minutes aren't there. He just hit clutch shots.
Oh yeah, he's got 7 rings.
That's insane.
Robert Ory.
Robert Ory.
He won
Yeah.
2 with the Rockets, 3 with the Lakers, and 2 with the Spurs.
And Steve Kerr has 8.
Okay, so
As a
3
player and a coach?
He has
6 with
3 with the Bulls, 2 with the Spurs, and
As a
2 with
coach
the-
or a player?
3 with the Warriors.
he won 2 times with the Spurs.
Yep.
What years?
I'll tell you in a second.
It's like early 2000s.
So he went back because he came from the Spurs, didn't he? Or did he come from who drafted him?
I think the Bulls did.
No, that's not true. Because they didn't.
The Suns.
The
Yeah.
Suns.
1998.
No.
1988.
Oh, okay, I was
Okay.
gonna say
Sorry.
Where did he go to
I have
school?
a crack in my
Where did Coach
screen.
Curry go to school? Coach Kerr.
Your coach?
I just got some
Yeah,
tiki masala
where
curry.
did Coach go to school?
Yeah,
I have no
Steve,
idea.
Steve Kerr. God, I would
Uh,
North Texas.
Somewhere I knew this. In my,
No,
in
you
my
didn't.
brain.
What is
yeah,
it?
Arizona.
Oh wow,
Second round
Arizona's
pick.
kicked out.
50th overall.
Oh
Go to the
wow.
Suns.
Oh wow.
Back when the Suns were relevant.
God, I hate that they're not that good.
93 he signed.
Because when we drove through, I was like, I've always wanted to see a Suns game. Like I thought it was fun, and I always wanted to go to Dan Marley's bar after.
Yeah.
Dan Marley had a bar.
Dan Marley. Dude could
those
shoot.
Suns teams were great, bro. When they got Charles, it was like
Who would you say?
Kevin Johnson
Kevin
was,
Johnson.
and I love that he's was he a governor for California or mayor of Sacramento?
Probably. I think it was.
Mayor of Sacramento.
Who are we talking about? The Suns?
Kevin
back in the
Johnson.
day?
Yeah, right.
They were good.
But Dan Marley, who was Rex Chapman? Rex Chapman had a dirty 3.
Dan Marley. I like that.
Oh, Dan Marley. So he had a bar, and it was like the one, and all the college girls would show up, and I was like, "That's what, dude." I'm not a Suns fan,
'Cause he
but
was
it
a
seemed
total
like it's
surfer-looking dude, good-looking guy. He had like curly, long
Oh, yeah.
hair.
dude. Normal white dudes in the NBA from the early '90s. It was like
Just
they were,
bald.
they were on the teams. Yeah,
Right.
Well, look at Chris Mullen. Does Chris Mullen look like a fucking athlete?
No, he's
there's
like a drill
there's
sergeant.
sneaky white guys from New York that are just ballers.
Dude,
Because he looks like a drill sergeant.
no,
Chris Mullen, and he's
played at
straight New
St.
York.
John's.
St. John's.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dude, Chris Mullen was the kind of guy where he'd show up to the playground and probably get laughed at until he got the ball and started fucking schooling people. Because you see this guy with a veg, like
Right.
high and tight,
With the
When he
flat
was-
top.
when he was at
nice
St.
blonde flat top.
He didn't have that in St. John's. He used to have like longer, like
Right.
split mushroom top hair.
Yeah.
And it was even worse.
Yeah. So you
It was probably even worse.
you see that dude, and he's got that hard New York accent.
Oh yeah.
And you see him show up at Rutgers, and it's like, oh, who's this fucking clown? And then he balls you up.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
He made the dream team. Holy shit!
Right.
I always, he's one
Right
of the greats.
place at the right time.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys.
Totally.
I think, and you know who was the GM of that team? It was Michael and Magic.
Oh,
just
yeah.
pick certain guys. They left Isaiah Thomas off that on purpose, right?
Totally.
They
That
hate-
could have been, like I said, that could have been Mullins. I mean,
that could have been Mullen.
who else was out there in the NBA at that time? There, Chris Mullen. He was a good player.
There were
and
younger
all.
guys. These guys
But
were
at
like
that time, was there anybody that could have? That's
Chris Mullins in the Hall of Fame, isn't he?
You got to be.
for drinking alcohol beer.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
coaching St. John's right now.
No, he's
He left last
gone.
year.
No, I think he either quit or got canned.
Yeah, can.
I think he got canned.
Did Patrick Ewing keep his team? I mean, is he still coaching
We're in
Georgetown?
Yeah, him and Sean Bradley are.
So
up there in the
I'm
shot
trying to
box.
look up the cast of fucking Space Jam. They should all coach at their fucking alma mater. Penny Hardaway, how do you do this? How's he doing?
I don't know. And then you can't forget the best one, Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy's coaching?
No,
Oh,
Muggsy.
dude, that dude had handles. How good was that Hornets team
Well, when
though?
you're
it was a fun, dude, there,
5'3",
there were fun teams. Like you remember the teams, like
Dude, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, fucking Muggsy Bogues.
right.
the uniforms were fucking terrible.
I like the colorway though. Like at the time,
Turquoise with like a purple
streak,
down
just
it.
like
It's
this.
like that's just hideous. But now it's iconic almost. But
it's
it was
it's
like
been
at the
around long
time-
enough.
Yeah.
and they were.
Like I said, I lived my life through like basketball cards. I can picture like Larry Johnson's card. The jersey is
So we've
just,
seen
like,
jerseys change a handful of times, and like, logos change a little bit. What is a logo? You could go any sport right now, not because from the '90s on, NFL, baseball.
90s on.
Yeah, or what is your favorite? Even if it's a throwback,
It's
like
the
what do you like
logo,
seeing? So
period.
like this last year, the Niners brought back those white jerseys from '94. That was pretty cool. That's probably up on my list, but I'm not even gonna mention that right now. Like, do you have any throwback logos? Like how do you guys feel about the old Patriots logo? The Patriot and the 3-point stance.
Snapping the ball.
The 3-point
It's a
stance.
terrible logo.
Is it a terrible logo?
I think it's terrible.
Like sometimes it has to be on the right article.
I think you have to have some like of the team or something too. I mean, I can appreciate a good logo, but at the same time, like that logo, yeah, I'm sure Patriots fans will say
They like the new
That's
logo.
whoever.
The new
Right.
logo for them is good.
Okay, what about let's go Denver Broncos. Do you like old logo or new logo?
I like the D.
The D.
That sounded so bad.
It did sound really bad, dude.
The big
Just
D
like-
with a horse in it.
Come on.
It's too late to
Wait,
come back from that.
No,
it's too
he
late.
said it, guys.
Too late.
All right.
That one, the definitely the old one.
Anything wrong with that?
Yeah. Do you like the classic Seahawks silver? The
The Rick Meyer,
Sure, Rick Meyer. Let's go. Who else?
Ricky
is it?
Waters,
No, who is? Right. This is a classic silver and blue compared to this.
Cortez Kennedy.
Still not the best Seahawk ever.
Dude, I know. Why are you not thinking of the
Oh,
wide
Steve
receiver?
Largent.
There you go. Thank you. I know. I was like,
Well, no. If I had to choose, I choose their old one because it
The
fits
silver-
it fits the area. It's got that like
the new one does
it. It shows like more of the native theme in Washington. It's kind of like tribal art,
Mhm.
and it's a heavily native
The old
like
one.
state. Yeah, the old one.
Yeah, it was very yes.
It's
It's almost like on a totem pole.
Yeah.
Look.
It definitely has that feel like it belongs in Washington.
It has a touch of it still, but it's not as much.
Not even close.
Okay. All right.
It's just different. Well, then you got teams that don't ever change. It's like the Raiders are always the same.
Right.
I
Do you think they change a little bit when they move to Vegas?
Branding. No.
no. If they can you imagine the
Can you
fucking
imagine the-
uproar
Oh my god.
if they
could
change
you-
their logo?
Could you imagine the turnover of product?
Oh,
Like,
it's
they
just
have
dirty.
a certain logo right now that they have.
They were one of the
factory
most
that
iconic.
They've had a contract for 50 years.
When the
doing their-
NWA thing, like most of the '90s, the Raiders merchandising was the #1 bought in the world,
That's what I'm saying.
and they weren't even that good.
By now they have some factory they own in
Taiwan
right,
or
that has just that print ready to go. So they're really gonna go.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
every liquor
They're
store
not
has
going
Raider
to.
gear.
oh
You
yeah,
could walk into a liquor store,
Chargers,
freaking-
Raiders,
in
or
Thailand.
fucking
If
Cowboys.
California. Oh my god, Cowboys is up
The
there
best
too.
thing to do, in my opinion, is when you go into a small town America. Next time you're on a hunting trip, go into their grocery stores, like not the brand name ones, and you'll see the local team will usually have some shirts hanging there, and then you get some good, interesting
Stuff you wouldn't see.
home of the. It's fun.
Oh, right, exactly.
Like I have the one that's
Turtle,
all about the orange and black, and it's the Buell Indians, and it's like got a cool logo on it. It's like,
oh, right.
yeah. So,
Sean used to be you see you could go all the way to Middle America and do that, Greg.
yes.
I mean Gardner, or you could just play high school football and raid the
And
freaking
steal-
opposing team's
and
locker
steal
room.
people's
And
locker
steal
Don't act
gear.
like you never stole shit from
Not as
somebody's
much
locker.
as like you guys. Like that was like you're like, hey, great game, guys. Hey, great tackle, and we won the game. Hoorah! Pump your brakes. I gotta go over to the girls' locker room and see what they left.
Well, no, you did that before the game.
Damn! Look at wait.
And put it in your bag.
They're
Put it in
still
your
warming
bag.
up.
Ooh.
Damn. So what's the best article like you came away with?
A Tascadero Greyhound sweatshirt,
Hey,
sweatpants.
it's the same thing. I have a sweatshirt.
I have the orange fucking
So
a
stupid.
Tascadero down the
Gray
leg.
sweatshirt, orange logo with the Greyhound running across the
Yeah.
front. That's a bitchin' logo.
I just don't like
Yeah.
how they're
Yeah,
the
Tascadero,
Greyhounds and
but-
they wear so much orange. Like I wish the accent color was something else,
Well,
but it works for when you steal
They
it.
are gray.
Yeah,
Well, I'm good with that, but the orange.
I
Well, what?
my goal was to
What
steal
else-
something
what
from
color
every
would
team.
I would have made dress them, color them up like the buses. You know, a little silver and blue.
Dude, get the fuck out of here.
What? That's the when I
What?
think Greyhounns.
So they named themselves after the bus company.
Absolutely. They should have. I would be called the Atascadero Greyhounds, and you should have instead of the dog running, have a bus on your fucking jersey.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck,
Fucking
that's
What'd
so.
you think? Question
Right.
mark?
What did so? What was you? Did you steal articles?
I landed upon articles. I never was like, "Hey,
What's
I'm gonna
that exactly mean?
like."
That sounds made
Oh,
up.
Oh,
fell down on
look
it,
at what they
yeah.
left on the sideline, or like, shit, this is still here. Like, I don't really have. I hated the teams so much that I don't really remember what having a.
Well, I wore it when I worked
I-
out.
No, you know what? I would sneak into our team rooms and steal my own team's gear. Like I was like, what the fuck?
You
does
steal
lock-"
from yourself,
Well, you'd have to go into it would be locked up, and you'd see like this shirt that was.
so
like,
you're
oh
a
my-
thief.
You did. Everyone's thieved.
No, when you take something from somebody else, that's like.
No, I took it from myself, my own team.
I know that's just
Yeah,
bad.
and my parents paid taxes so I could go to that school district to get as much football gear that I wanted, as far as t-shirts and shorts. And then I coached there. I stole way more when I was a coach.
Dude, I had something from every school I ever played. I took dude, summer league, like passing league. I stole football from like everybody.
It's the best because they have the brand on it. I
Well,
wanna
no,
take it,
back
like,
back then it was black magic marker. Nobody had brands on their
Yeah.
fucking football.
Except long poke.
So hey, what's
Well,
up with
10.
it's Paso, right? Who uses the rubber balls?
No, a Tascadero.
It's a Tascadero uses the rubber ball.
They don't anymore.
What? I thought they still did. I saw
don't-
They
No.
should.
I think they use the Wilsons.
We should go to those.
the rubber balls.
Yeah.
They're all weather.
Like, and they're probably more cost effective.
Yes.
Definitely. But no, I had something from every school. The best sport to play to gank shit from other schools is track. Because people lay
They
their
leave their
shit,
shit out all the
they
time.
just lay their shit down
They're
and
not gonna, and they're gonna look for five minutes.
So
for
look
it
at-
and go
Look at
yeah.
walk away.
so this guy not only waits for track season, he still filters out all like he doesn't want track gear. He looks at the football players and he's like, "Look at this motherfucker!
No, whatever was
If they're
available.
motherfucking running back, I'm gonna gank this shit from him."
Whatever was available.
I haven't said the word gank for like 10 years.
So my thing is I tried to
How do you
collect
feel?
Yeah.
I tried to collect shorts. Like I had St. Joe Green shorts, I had Carpinteria shorts, I had
Live Oak Acorn shorts.
Live Oak Acorn shorts, I had Cabrillo shorts, I had Paso Robo shorts,
Every team you played,
I
we
did
got
not-
it.
I did not go that.
I had
think I'm
Morro Bay
I think
shorts.
I'm more like Paulo. I think I fell upon
Right.
the Tascadero sweatshirt. I don't think I went out to.
Hey, if the locker had shit in it, wasn't locked, that's not my fault.
That's
Have I gone through a wallet? Maybe.
No,
I
I
think-
never,
I think one time
never
I-
did I go through a wallet.
I think one time I went through a wallet. I'm not gonna lie.
Athletic packs.
Bought a cup of noodles after lunchtime. But I don't think it was like another team. I think it was just like in the locker room.
I had
Is
both
that's
colored
not-
Morro Bay shorts, blue and the gray.
Sean had more mobile beer gear than the fucking senior on the.
yeah.
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 That's funny. Who had the best gear?
When I was playing,
Yeah.
fucking nobody. Everything was dog
Everything
shit.
was Russell and Champion.
Everything
Yeah.
this is all new. I mean,
Yeah, dude. If you're gonna snake shit, now's the time, dude. Everybody's got fly shit.
Dude, you're looking at junior colleges that have fucking tight shit. You're looking at freaking
Yeah, Santa Barbara City didn't have shit when we played.
no.
Our jerseys were fucking horrid.
Were they Russell or Champion?
Russell. They were the red ones so bad. At least
I can picture those, like the hanging off, like square almost. Or
yeah, they're like
big-
1985
Dude,
jerseys.
You
with a
had
big mesh.
Yeah.
well that and you had that was a time where no matter what, I don't care what position you played, you almost had to like customize your jersey. If it was like tucking in the sleeves or like throwing elastic
Put
in
some
the
elastic in.
you throw some elastic in, you had to.
Right.
You know,
We
your
had to-
shoulder pads, everything was like detailed. These kids have no idea. They just throw on the stuff and it looks good.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't know the struggle.
Every face mask is cool now. Have you noticed? Like there used to be shitty face masks. You could get fucked.
Yeah, you get a bar down the middle of your
Dude.
fucking face mask. That's when you know you don't play.
Yeah, when you're
Bar and two.
when you're
Yeah.
a wide
That's the
receiver,
worst one.
you're fucking wearing number fucking 72. And you got fucking a fucking jail door closing as a face mask.
You're not seeing the field.
Yeah, coach.
Clink.
Coach, I can't even. It doesn't sound.
You want me to run a route?
This bar down the middle is impairing my vision.
Yeah. Oh, those tweeners are so bad. You get it.
bar down the middle? So almost like nobody has bars down the middle now.
No,
I don't think there
Oh,
is
well, no,
any.
no. What's his name? We picked him up last year from Notre Dame, McGlinchey.
Dude, we're not talking
Who's
about
we?
fucking.
Who's your team?
He's the freaking rookie. He's gonna be a
Who's your
soft.
team?
The Niners.
He's an offensive lineman.
Okay, but I'm
We
saying he's
don't-
the only bar down the middle I see right now.
Oh,
He's the
I
only
thought we were
one.
talking about like high school. Where you
I
can't you
know.
can't switch
Like
fucking.
back about 15
I know.
years
Oh,
ago,
no.
everybody had.
But even so, let's call it NFL. There was a handful of people who rocked a face. bar down the
Romanowski,
middle. Romanowski sometimes, but Thurman
Greg
Thomas did.
Lloyd.
Thurman Thomas did.
He wore
He
the
wore a smaller
single
face
bar.
mask, but it was down the middle.
single bar, right?
Right.
No, it was double, single. It was two across the nose.
No, it was 1 and 1.
No, it wasn't. That's way too old.
No.
It was
two?
too.
I think,
I did you
I think his
you.
face would have exploded.
It's too, Sean.
Don't think
It
so.
feels like that, Sean, but
No,
it's
no,
not.
no. I'll tell you what it was. I'll tell you what it was before you guys look at it.
Okay,
It came down, and
right.
then it had one bar
No.
across. Or 2 bars
It came,
across.
yes, two. It came down and it had 2 bars
I can
across.
see again. Like
Yeah,
I
he
said,
had 2
it's
across.
all about.
He had 2 across.
What a bad face mask,
Dude,
huh?
and he's a fucking Hall of Fame running back.
Dude, but look, if you really think about it, does it even look that bad?
On him, no.
Right? Exactly. Like,
He was
Yeah,
a fucking
but
stud.
no one was like, "Hey, I'm gonna
I
be
want
like,
a Thurman Thomas face mask.
oh yeah, he's my favorite running back. Oh no, I don't need his face mask. I'll take the Dion.
Yeah.
yeah.
take the
Just give
fucking-
me the Dion.
You know what I mean? Oh man, who else had a bar down the middle? It was D lineman, O lineman. know what I mean? But is there
Dahlman did, I think.
Chris Dahlman?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was trying to think of.
Greg Lloyd.
but he had the plastic one.
He had
Yes.
the plastic one.
The fucking chop your
the one
finger
that was,
off.
Like sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like don't face
Yeah,
mask him.
Yes.
You know whose face mask I actually kind of liked was Zonka's. He had that big ass bull ring with just
Yeah.
the 2 on the bottom.
That's awesome.
I know, old school. But yeah, we call bottle opener, bull ring. Yeah, those things. What about cowboy collars? Who's one of the greatest cowboy collar football players of all time? There used to be,
Rick
Eric
Flag.
Dickerson is up there.
No, he wore a neck roll.
No. that
Okay,
was-
okay.
that's a
Oh,
difference.
good call. Good call. Cowboy collar neck roll combo. Let's just put them together.
Oh no,
Yeah, you're-
No. Well, let's talk
who
because there's not
wore-
that many. Put it
who
together.
wore the best?
It's not either. Brian Cox.
Oh,
What-
that's where I was going.
what was Brian Cox? He had a
Nobody ever had the
He
same
had,
thing.
like, a
he had a straight up like pad.
square pad. And
Nobody
I was-
had that.
Straight.
Nobody had
He
that.
must have had some like major neck issues.
Yeah.
I imagine, or
Oh,
was-
dude.
Or is it
he-
that like putting your neck?
He
in
was in the
position
Hans
to
device
actually-
for football. It was like he looked like a NASCAR driver.
Dude,
You know what
he's
I mean?
the only one to ever had it, and he had the best one.
It was.
Yes, he had the best one.
But Gilbert Brown had a good cowboy neck roll.
Bosworth in college.
Bosworth, just in general.
Mike
when you have
Allstott.
The old
when you have to
school-
cut your jersey,
The one that like
The-
and then went taper.
Oh,
yeah.
foam,
dare I say-
foam.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
Tom
like
Cruise
Dickerson.
in All the Right
Yeah,
Moves.
Dickerson
Yeah.
too, right.
Yeah, Tom Cruise in All the Right Moves.
Right.
Yeah,
But there was the one that was at collar that came to a point that was more
yeah, that's the Dickerson.
and then there was the roll.
Daryl
Right.
Johnson,
You
the
know?
Moose.
God, the cowboy collar, the Douglas cowboy collar came along in our era for a little bit, but it didn't really live. It didn't like with
Zach Thomas wore
Zach
one.
Thomas had a good one, good call. Dat Win.
Dat Win.
I had
Dude, Dat
You know?
Win, NCAA all-time leading tackler when he...
still. Oh,
I
at
don't
the
know
time.
if it's still...
Well, remember, he slayed down Ricky Williams his Heisman Trophy year from slowing down on yards. I remember, like that was a good game. Texas Tech versus A&M.
Yep.
No.
No, not Tech. Texas versus Texas A&M.
Yeah, dude, Dat Win could fucking play.
Dat Win could play. I'll give it up for that.
I have his...
Cowboys and they did nothing.
You know, his shoulder got blown out, bro.
Yeah, I have his autograph.
Oh, did you
Yeah.
met him or you just got it? On it?
When I was dating a girl in high school, she was a cheerleader. They went to the Pro Bowl that year, and she got me a Pro
cool.
Bowl ball signed by Corey Dillon,
Do I know this girlfriend?
Dat Win. I don't think so.
Why not, dude? You should freaking sounds like a good girl.
I'm doing all right.
Oh no, yeah, you were, yeah.
But no, and it's like a misprint ball because it says AFC versus NFL.
Are you kidding me?
Actually-
That's probably worth
even
money.
Better.
Yeah, so it's
Cool.
it's in my house somewhere.
Is it? It should be
Dude,
prominently.
you should take that to
displayed.
the pawn shop in Vegas. You should take it to Pawn Stars.
Fuck that guy.
Just get it quoted and be like, "What? You're not going to give me 13,000?"
Well, dude, it's 1 out of 1,000. I think it's 1 out of 1,000 balls.
Not really.
Well, I don't.
It's an error.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
Like the Billy Ripken fuck you bat.
What's the Billy Ripken fuck you bet?
Yeah, I don't know what that
There's
is.
a baseball card, 1988 score, and the guys. So
Was it supposed to be Cal Ripken
No, it's his brother.
Billy Ripken is his
Oh.
brother, and he was an Oriole as well.
and the
Yeah.
dad?
They all do back in the day, like it's like 1988, the heyday of baseball.
Are you looking at Donruss cards?
No, this is a scorecard.
Okay.
Back in the
They're
heyday
green
of
borders.
baseball, and I say it's the heyday of baseball cards. It's because when Costco started carrying them.
Yeah, you got the
like,
box sets.
Holy shit! It's like everyone and their mother has these cards. My cards are absolutely worthless.
People
Yeah.
went crazy, bro. They had rooms
Anyway,
filled.
Well, there was a time where baseball cards you'd buy them at the liquor store with packs.
And you eat that
then
gum?
In 1988, walked into Costco, and there was Donruss and you just for like $10 a box,
Yeah.
and they were just printing money. And kids like me thought this is the coolest thing. I'm collecting baseball cards. No, I'm collecting pieces of worthless cardboard.
Shitty
Right.
players.
Worthless. And so,
They weren't good baseball cards
Dude.
till Upper Deck came out.
No. So anyway, Billy Ripken, back in the day, 1988, 1989, on baseball card day, you'd go out there before Upper Deck came along. Baseball card day was you'd go out of your dugout and you'd take a picture kneeling down or
Right.
taking a pitch on the mound or something. It wasn't in game action.
The
Yeah.
photographer puts you in a
Cameras.
position that looks natural, but
Yes, right,
it's
exactly.
like, whoa,
And
what do you want me to do with my
exactly.
chin?
And some of those are the best cards in the world. Well, anyway, supposedly somebody switched Billy Ripken's bat right at the last second, and they wrote on the handle "fuck you," and so he walks up, and the story goes. I mean, there's baseball cards out there, and he was standing there like this,
Uh-huh.
and it says "fuck you" on it.
And so what, had a
and,
recall?
They had a recall. Yep.
Oh, I'm looking it up right now.
Billy Ripken, "fuck you" bat.
Oh, look at error card. It comes up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's hilarious. Oh, dude, it's like in the game too. Like one of the they have.
Error card
You
value.
see it? Sean?
Dude, $5,000.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
like pre-game.
Hey. No, it says fuck face.
Yeah, fuck face. That's what it is. Fuck face. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
fuck
good.
face.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's one of the best baseball pranks of all time.
I've-
like,
I've
fuck
seen-
it in the pie face
I
with
did not
with
own
cream.
that card. I've seen it. I should have bought it when I had the chance. It would've
You
been-
could have bought it.
yeah, I mean, that was out there. There's like so many. J&K Sports in Solvang. had a
Is that now
baseball
TJ Sports?
game. Yeah. I'm going to get up and take a piss.
Okay.
Where can I take a leak? Outside?
Yeah. Make sure you get on the dirt. We got the new
Should I
turf.
go this way?
You could do it either way.
Why?
No, this is a breezeway. It's straight outside.
Yeah, you open the door, it'll make
You're
too
good.
much noise. Fuck face, that is so good.
Oh my gosh. Did I write fuck face on your face when you passed out that one time, or it was just dickhead?
I think it was just dickhead.
Yeah. You ever been chief, dude?
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
Fucking Doniker.
Come on.
Yeah. Look at Gemma's doing pretty good, huh?
What? Because
she just didn't jump on you. She just didn't jump on you.
she doesn't want to get fucking the people's elbow. That's why.
So hey, now we've been doing this for a good 58 minutes. How you feel on the couch? You liking it?
I'm liking it. I'm like, dude, this is the spot right here.
It's not too bad. You're looking relaxed. You have a, yes, you're chewing right now and you're spitting, but you have a beer bottle in your hand. It looks like you're completely relaxed. It's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, this is from now on. This is my.
It's a
podcast.
plus when you're doing the man cave. It's like it was cool before.
Yeah,
It was cool before,
but
but
it
you
wasn't.
couldn't hang out.
It
You couldn't
wasn't
hang out.
comfortable.
Now we're like relaxing that. So as far if you're gonna say you're gonna have a man cave, you have to get comfortable. Like it can't just be your space to work out. Like even if it's a workstation, like hey, I got my toolbox area and I can do my work projects here. If
Yeah.
you're gonna say it's a man cave, you have to be able to get comfortable. Now we just have to get multimedia up in this shit.
Yeah, like we got the idea from your buddy who podcasts, or I thought,
We watch him. Yeah, Sam and
Sammy the Punk.
Sammy and the Punk. Sam Diggity out of Salinas, but he's been through Morgan Hill, Gilroy area. Has a podcast, but he's the morning guy for I forget I forget the radio station out of Salinas, but it's pretty big. But he has a separate podcast, and Sammy and the Punk. It's pretty good. Definitely more based towards MMA.
Yeah,
The Punk is I forget his name, but he's an ex MMA fighter. But he gets you'll see him on UFC commentating fights and stuff. But their setup is pretty cool. You see the couches, they got the mics. They obviously has more money invested, but we're working towards that. We took a step closer to that, and so now we're getting full, relaxed bro talk happening.
what kind of talk?
Bro talk. What? That's how we talk when you're relaxed sitting on the couch, shoes off, feet on the coffee table.
My shoes would be off regardless.
The gardener's back.
I have arrived
Feeling better?
from watering. your
Yeah.
garden.
Did you see my planters? Did you walk all the way around? Oh, you should have walked
No,
across.
straight back.
Dude, I got the planters going. So we got Swiss chard, carrots. We have romaine. You gave me tomatillos that are freaking doing awesome. Now, here I go. I don't know is it spider mites? What eats the leaves?
Earwigs,
Oh, is
probably.
that shit?
So, take some newspaper,
Uh-huh.
roll it up, take the big sheet and take
Right.
one, roll it up, get it wet,
Uh-huh.
put it in the bed.
Just what do you mean like
And they'll
around the
crawl- No. Get it wet with water.
right.
They'll
But do you just throw it on the lay it out flat?
Just,
Why don't you
no,
let him finish?
Okay.
roll it up.
Right, I got it.
Like roll it back up like you're almost like making it to start a fire. Like you roll up newspaper, get real
You don't
tight.
crumple the paper. You
Yeah.
twist it.
Twist it, or
Right.
anyway. You just want to make folds and like safe little spots in the paper
Uh-huh.
and make it wet. Set it in there for a couple nights, and then take it out and then shake it out, and they'll have like 50 in there.
So not like wrapped around the plant, just
No,
in
no,
random
no.
spots.
Yeah,
They're like
Tra-
traps.
it's
They're like
yes,
traps.
Exactly right.
Okay.
And
So that's earwig traps.
right.
And so do I do anything? Will the
And
plant
you
still
just
be
shake it
okay?
out in a bucket of water.
Will the
and-
plant be okay?
Well, if they eat all the leaves, no, because they won't be able.
So
to
they're just holes.
live.
Then yeah, it's still early.
But
So
that's going that way. So yeah.
so what they're attracted to the moisture, to the spongy.
No, they just like a big fat plant. They go out and cruise around at night, and it's a wet year, so
Yeah.
they're gonna. there's
They're
gonna be
eating huge.
shitload.
They are around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife got beets going, carrots going.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're already sprouting and stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of garden fare, do you have any pepperoncinis that are pickled?
Dude, the pepperoncinis are on point. I threw them on pizzas. I threw them on sandwiches.
Dude,
Really?
the ones you gave me that one time, oh my, I fucking devoured
Gardener
them.
is a pickling genius.
Good.
But he is
Should've known,
not-
But, I changed
But
it every
he's
time.
not like nothing's on paper. You just do it.
Right.
Like with
I
mother's
will-
love. You don't
I
have a
will
recipe.
look
A
at a
little bit of this,
recipe.
what you got left in the fridge or in the cupboard. So
Even when I cook, I'll look at a recipe. If I'm cooking something new, I'll look at a recipe. No, I've never cooked the same meal twice. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Like never measured things out.
what's coming out of your garden that you're pickling soon?
I will. Be
And what do you
pickling
think-
Pepperoncinis.
Okay, and how you pickling them? Let's give me
I'm
a
gonna be
rundown.
pickling some, and I actually have some for you and your wife. Some lemon cucumbers.
Okay.
Plant-wise, if you have a little garden ready. To go.
My wife she is not a green thumb.
Okay.
She
Dude.
she kills fucking
succulent.
This is the
Yeah.
first. This is the first time we're doing really good. Like we like.
Yeah.
We're like I'm excited. I'm like.
Yeah. Once it figure it out, or once it like happens, like this is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you picked the pepperoncinis, yeah?
so pepperoncinis, yeah,
Uh-huh.
pepperoncinis, jalapenos. Last year I did pepperoncinis, jalapenos, same, and then the pickling, the other stuff. Those seem to be like you're pickling the peppers. So then you got to do the cucumbers, like more of the pickle.
The actual
like,
Right.
pickles.
Different. There's going to be a different like spices I use for that stuff. I think so. But I did try to do. I do have a lot of those lemon cucumbers pickled
Okay.
from last year, so I'll sneak those in your fridge next time too.
You're the
so.
man.
What is the length of time needed for a
'Cause
proper
This is quick
pickling?
pickles now. It doesn't take long, right?
You know, I think it's the longer you can. I mean, the longer they sit, the better. I think.
Yeah.
Pickling, I mean, to a point, right?
Yeah.
I think you could get away with it in. I think you get away with it in probably. I wouldn't say anything less than 2 weeks. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, why? I mean,
No.
You're just eating a. I mean, it's
Right.
vinegar and
They're
water.
flavor bombs. Like when you get pickled other stuff.
Those things have been pickled for at least since last season. So you got some really
Yeah.
good.
Your pepperoncinis are money. So you were telling me the technique a little bit. You pick your pepperoncinis. You get a fork and you like perforate them, right?
Peppers. And then I take a little corn fork, or like you know what I mean, like you hold corn with.
Yeah. Right. Like a
Mine are
skewer or
those little,
kebab.
just like two basic points. Then you just poke the pepperoncinis,
Uh-huh.
and then put them in the jar, push them down, and then pour hot.
So what are you throwing in the pot? What do you
In the pot that I'm boiling that, vinegar is the base.
Of
Vinegar and water.
well, yeah, that's the basis of all
Right.
pickling, right?
That's what I'm saying. Just vinegar is the base.
Is that a
and-
50-50?
No, probably more vinegar.
Why would you want him to give away all
I'm
his
not-
trade
I'm
secrets?
not. I'm just to pick his brain for one
No,
because he's not going to make it the same
and
every
actually,
time.
I don't know.
I'm just saying
I
right
don't
now,
know.
right,
I don't
exactly.
remember. I'd have to look again. To be
But
honest,
you're-
I'd have to look again what the ratio is. So I don't
Okay.
know what it is.
So you might look a little bit.
I look at recipes, but I don't like when then they call for pickling spices. But I'll throw other things in. Like I threw the garlic in. I thought that would be nice.
Right,
I threw
garlic,
the-
It's a good
heavy
touch.
salt. Yeah,
I threw some carrots in another one I had. I threw some. So
Sean, what's the
one I
pickling?
have a bunch of banana peppers
Oh,
that I've.
I
those
love-
are so good. Is it Sierra Mountain?
That I haven't broken out yet.
Oh,
They're
I
on my fridge
love
outside.
banana. The little yellow ones.
Yeah, and some of them are long. I mean, but they're really just kind
Oh,
of.
What are the peppers called from the Eastern Sierra, Sean?
They used to be the Sierra Nevada ones, but I don't know.
I think they're still around. I think someone bought the company.
It's a different like
No,
packaging,
I don't know. I'm gonna see if they can sponsor us.
but they're
I
good.
swear to God, because I'm so mad that we got declined from Manscaped. You know what? Don't Manscape. Just wash your balls in your bathroom. You don't need some extra products, you fucking hipster. You know what I mean? Oh, I need a special product to clean my ears because I'm cool and that's what guys do. That's what's next. You know
They
what I mean?
send you a letter or send you an email?
No, it
or
was
what?
an email. We got declined because we don't fit the freaking whatever. Fuck
Man.
you. We're gonna get sponsored by a pickling company
Yes.
because we get pickled up and start talking on the microphones in my garage.
Stupid.
So hey, but how many jars do you buy jars like?
I can throw. I'm a guy that can't throw anything away. Not a hoarder, but like in terms of coming to my gardening. Well, when I plant a bunch of seeds and stuff, you're supposed to like prune out the ones that are like kind of not. I can't do that. I just can't bring myself to do that. So everything gets a chance, and then everything gets a chance in my yard. So I just have more stuff than I ever even need. So it's like to the point where I'm like giving things away or freezing. I have like bags of like peppers in my freezer all tucked
man.
away. And I don't think peppers keep. I
They
don't
do
know,
okay.
unless
They
I'm
do
gonna-
okay. Like Bells, I
I
know
don't
do
know what
okay.
I'm not gonna pickle those. I'm gonna maybe. I don't know what would I. No, they're not. They're like banana peppers. They're jalapenos. They're pepperoncinis in just bags.
Yeah, what are you
dude,
gonna
you
do with
should
that?
Hide them from my
Those should be pickled too, man. Throw those all in, throw them together and
So
pickle
I
them
think
together.
this year I've been
Pickled
saving,
jalapenos.
I've been saving.
It's the
Yeah,
best.
those are good.
On
That's what
nachos?
you get at,
Yes,
like-
that's what you get.
on nachos.
When you exactly.
Is that what that
That's
is?
That's pickled jalapeno.
Oh,
And they throw red onion in it sometimes. I know
And
you won't eat that
carrot-
one.
carrots.
And the carrot.
Well,
The
I won't eat the
Mexican
onion.
slaw
I did some carrots from my garden last year.
Mexican slaw with cabbage. Have you had it? Spicy
No.
slaw with I think it's habanero and cabbage. It's fucking delicious. That's like a different because they do the radish, they do cabbage, they do jalapenos, but that's like good
Yeah.
accoutrement for taco.
Right.
Dude, I had a good burrito in Lompoc.
Where?
La Azteca by Jay's Barbershop. It's a little fucking market. Do you like salsa in your burrito? You like
Yes.
spicy meat, right?
Yes.
Like,
Depends what it is.
but it's not veg. They don't. You just don't put. There's no. I was like, hey, I'll take a salsa. Like, I got the
No,
burrito.
don't.
They're like, he's like, you don't put salsa in our burritos. I was like, what the fuck?
Good.
And you didn't have to.
Perfect.
And at first I was like, I even looked at it and I was like,
What kind of
dude,
burrito was it?
I just a carne asada. And my friend that was with me, Robert, he's like, he put sour cream but no cheese. It was fucking money. It was really good. I was like, holy crap, this is a good burrito because and then like I rated it and I was like, SY burrito, which I'll eat it and I love
Dude,
it.
that's
It's good
what-
for me.
But that was
It's garbage.
This was a quality burrito. I put it up like I forget where I put it, but like above the 8s areas.
Dude,
Like
the one thing
it was really good.
The one thing San Ynez burrito does well is their green salsa.
Even
The
though the new
spicy-
orange salsa they have,
Oh, I haven't tried that.
dude, it's good.
Well, I don't ever eat there because I don't like their food.
I know they're letting me down now. Like I think
It's
you
not
live here
good.
for a couple years. Like I'm almost at the decade mark. You know, I'm creeping. I still got to do some work to be there, but
Yeah,
like, I'm over it.
I've never been a fan.
Yeah.
I want to try the goddamn fucking tacos from Big Bopper. I hear they're good.
What?
Big Bopper has
Oh,
tacos.
I've had food there. It's okay.
Big,
No,
no.
it's not.
Big
It's
Bopper, all it's ever done.
when
so
we lived on
funny.
Fifth Street. It's dude. You know what they do good? French fries,
No,
crinkle cut fries. That's what they do good.
They've never done fries good. You got to get them extra crispy.
If I couldn't take a dump, you go to Big Bopper and walk by and smell the window.
my
And I'd have to run home and fucking shit for an hour. I would eat.
Dude,
Joke
Big
was,
Bopper
my
is-
wife and I. If you would go there and eat anything, it was literally you're on the pot for an hour the next. So something did not
When we,
smell the grease and just
hey G, when we were on Fifth Street, you
that
eat there a
little-
couple
that Little
times.
Caesar's pizza. Something. There's something in those
Little
that make me-
Caesars.
At least
that
hasn't
make
had.
me shit my brains out.
Elise wants Little Caesars so bad because she's never had it. I'm like, baby,
It's
you're
like
not missing-
cardboard.
You're not missing out on anything. They're like
fucking
hot and ready,
terrible.
but hot and ready.
It's $5.
Hot and ready.
You-
Order 45 minutes before, and when you go pick it up at Pizza Shack, it's hot and ready.
Oh, dude, Pizza Shack's terrible.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
It's not
It's
good.
better. No, it's gotten way better.
I just had it. It's not that great.
No, when's the last time you had
So
it?
where's your
Fucking like
pizza
2 days
choice?
ago.
No
I
way.
like
It got better.
Antonio's.
It got better.
And
It was
yeah, I'll take
horrible.
Antonio's.
I'm with you. It was horrible. It's way better now.
Giovanni's used to not be bad.
Right,
Fucking.
Giovanni's was actually.
It was
really
it was
good.
overrated,
I
but
You know
love
what's
the
sneaky
grease.
good?
Geno's is good.
No, the Geno's is good. You know what's sneaky good? Industrial Eats. If you just get a normal pizza from there, just get a normal pizza, it's
Yeah,
sneaky
yeah.
good, and it's only like $11.
No, the pizza I like the most is fucking. It's place Paxi's in Santa Barbara. Like a deep dish, it takes like 50
Oh, you like
minutes.
that? You like the deep? Oh, the deep dish.
It takes like
forever.
50
Call in
minutes, and
advance.
it's cheese on the bottom and sloppy fucking shit on the top, and it is so good.
You don't mind being a fork and knife pizza guy.
Like if it's hot, the first couple bites, yeah, I'll eat with a fork and knife. But as soon as it
So
cools down,
you're
I
a
pick it up.
Chicago deep dish guy. Like that. If this is your number one or close to,
That's my favorite pizza. Well,
I like
Antonio.
deep dish, yes.
Antonio's is like sort of Chicago style.
okay. They
Where is the best deep dish? Because I like deep dish. Would you say it's Antonio's?
The Paxi's
I've
place
had-
in Santa Barbara.
yeah, other than
I don't
Lower
know
State.
the company, but there's one in Chicago that
Towers isn't good.
No?
I don't
No.
like it.
Okay.
I thought it was trash.
Duarte likes it.
Yeah, he raves about it, and I got him. Oh, dude, this is fucking
I
garbage.
got it too. I got the wrong toppings, but even
It was
still,
garbage, dude.
it
It,
was
wasn't
garbage.
What's
good.
your toppings on your deep dish?
I'm a pepperoni guy.
I'm throwing your
So it's just
pepperoncinis
straight
on.
up Pepperoni, that's it.
Yeah, or if they have pepperoncinis, I'll put pepperoncinis on it.
Since I've been throwing your
Or
pepperoncinis
bacon.
on everything, and so
We'll swing by tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll
dude.
throw you like those banana pepper ones.
money,
You too.
Yeah,
love
I've
them.
got 4 or 5 jars of each.
Yeah, we recommend you
my-
guys all
my
out
wife
there
would
garden.
love-
I'm getting.
The only thing is, keep the jar.
We keep the jar. We keep it in
Run
the jars.
through your dishwasher.
We don't have one of those.
Well, then run it and then wash
I'll just
it.
I'll just be like, at least wash it again.
That is so
Hand wash it. No,
sexist of you.
I'm finding
Such
out.
a
since-
Wash that
misogynist.
thing and give it back to me.
Yeah,
Because I'll use it for this next
You're like a
season.
milk
You'll
company,
get it.
like the-
I'm like the milk company.
do we get a quarter when we return it?
Do you
No,
keep the,
you
should
get
I keep the
another-
caps?
You get it's actually like propane.
Dude,
You get
he's
another
handing me a jar, like, or he's before to put something in a jar for me. He's like, it smells like pasta sauce still. He's like,
Yeah. I've like my wife's like, how many jars are you gonna save? Because I go through like salsa.
there's good ones. Salsa.
The Albertson salsa that is just a straight up and down jar. great all-purpose jar. And I, again, can't throw shit away. Not a hoarding type, but I see like use for it. I can use it for something because I'm going to be pickling. And I'm saving them all the time because I go through salsa like
So
tons.
do you only have those cupboards in your garage, or are they in the shed?
No, those are only in the garage.
Dude, you
And
need you need more space to pickle.
None of my pickling is in. I don't put it in the garage in the cupboard. I put it in the fridge. I don't trust myself yet to put it straight into the
No light.
warm garage yet.
Do you have
I know
closets?
how
People
I
put
close
stuff
it.
in closets
I'm
to
not
keep.
using necessarily the self-sealing.
Do you have under the house?
Whatever bell jars or whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
the mason jars.
Yeah, and they have it like.
Do you have like under the house space, like a cutout under the house?
No.
So people who brew beer or do or dry age meat, they need neutral temperature spaces, like things that won't go up and down.
Yeah.
So they put it in their closets or they put them in the spaces under their house, and it'll stay at that like stagnant temperature. And so those are always good places to pickle beer, booze,
So I should
or
do a
aged
little
meat.
cave under my.
Dude,
Isn't that
that's
like
pretty
a root,
much it.
Isn't that like a root cellar?
Yes.
Well, because I used to just have a in my closet. So when I was growing up in my parents' house, my closet had a cutout where you lift the floorboard out and had carpet on it, and you could
Right.
crawl under the house.
It's like a crawl space.
right. That's what we used, like to brew beer. When I would do like a 5-gallon batch.
Right.
Yeah. So
That
you
makes
just
sense.
leave it in there and let it. So
Right.
you could do that
Same
also with your
temperature,
pickling.
Yeah. Well,
Just
I
throw a
guess.
crate in there
But
or
I
whatever
still
with
don't have-
jars.
But I still don't have one of those.
You don't have that?
No.
You have a nice estate. I love your space for the garden. I love that the space for the garden is great.
Yeah, it's looking better every day.
Yeah, so go out there and garden. Sean, do you ever what's your interest in gardening?
Next,
I'm
to
glad
none.
that great. I'm glad that the G-Man does it.
Next to none.
None.
You like, if you would have seen the garden I had as a kid, growing up, so let me put it to you this way: the garden we had was probably twice the size of your fucking garage. Like the driveway went around it,
Oh yeah.
and we had 3 kinds of squash, cucumbers, bell peppers, green beans, 2 plum trees,
Squash
3
and, pumpkins and shit. Those things grow so big. Like they take up so
we
much
had
garden.
we had pumpkins. We had
what's
3. Can I finish?
Sorry, yeah.
Come
Come
Can I
on.
finish?
Yeah.
You had so much in your huge
We
garden.
had
with
3 fucking high bush blueberry plants. I mean, tomatoes, fucking everything, and there was multiple sections for each vegetable. I spent so much time picking fucking vegetables and weeding. I fucking
weeding.
hate weeding the garden.
That's the part where you gotta love. I think you're gonna be like,
Do you appreciate any part of gardening?
Well, I appreciate the fact that you're cultivating your own food. That I understand, and with the prices of produce these days, it makes a lot of sense. But you got, like you said, you gotta love it. You gotta love doing. You have to love to garden, because I don't.
yeah.
It's like it'd be, oh, you're negative, this and that. No. I know what I like and I know what I don't.
Right,
like.
you're not gonna waste your time doing it, and you know what? And Sean's probably not gonna be able to reap the benefits of if he grows 3 different veggies. Like I'm sure he can, but it's gonna take a lot. You know what I mean? Like
I can keep shit alive. I know. How to do-
I know, but I'm saying reap the benefits as far as like pick it and then want to eat it.
Well, yeah,
Like, is there gonna?
I
be
would
3
only plant shit that I'm fucking gonna eat.
So like what? Okay, so what's the Sean Foy
that's
garden
not
look
fun.
like? I got a little planter box for you. It's 3 foot by 6 foot. What are you planting?
I'd
What do you
put-
want? What do you want to eat in a month?
I'd plant some pepperoncinis,
Okay.
probably some jalapenos, maybe some cilantro.
I didn't know you were a cilantro fan. I thought that threw you off.
No, I like it in tacos.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking
No,
good in
cilantro's
tacos.
great. I love
It
cilantro.
grows great around
Yeah,
here.
you get those fresh herbs.
Yeah, it grows
Okay.
good.
Let's see what else. I wouldn't grow potatoes; those are too hard.
I think that's good. I like your garden where it's
not
at right
enough
there,
yield.
dude. That was money. That was good.
Was that more than you were expecting?
No, that was no.
Because for like you said, small garden, those are perfect.
Right.
Because
Right.
they're not like a main stable vegetable, but they're accents to
and some
many
are
meals.
vegetables, some is an herb, so it
Yeah.
just kind of like keeps on going.
Yeah, you need multiple uses.
Yeah.
Like fruit's tough. Like watermelons.
Are you doing watermelon,
Ones
Greg?
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, you had some, right? I remember.
You
seeing
need
them.
space for
I'm
watermelon.
putting them up on a trellis this year.
You have
They're
to.
gonna go up.
This guy.
They're gonna.
Well,
hang
they
down?
they have to have something to hang on, or else they're gonna fucking just sprawl and take over everything.
Dude,
It's like a
that's
pumpkin
insane.
plant.
I had no idea.
Right. I mean, you can let them sprawl.
Yeah,
You
but
can also see if you can get them to grow up. So it's going to be interesting. I just put them in the ground on the trellis, so we're going to see. They're not even to the first wire. So we'll see.
well, they're a wintertime harvest, right?
Yes and no. These are like crimson, and they're
They the
types
seedless?
that are- yeah, no, not seedless. I don't think. No, they're all heirloom, so not seedless.
There you go. What's that? So, can you define heirloom real quick? Heirloom means not seedless.
Heirloom. No, heirloom.
Oh, you explained it
means-
to me one
so-
time. You did
yeah,
explain this to
right?
me. Yes.
So, an heirloom is something you can pass down to one generation to the next, right? And in one point in history, seeds were very important to people.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an heirloom. Like they'd give you your
The family
here, yeah, the family box of seeds or whatever.
So you'd say those are like annual stuff that comes back every year.
No, they're ones that the seeds will reproduce on their own. If you get a hybrid seed, like those are ones you usually have to buy either in the package.
Yeah, and that's a
already.
one-time use thing.
Yes.
But those plants will grow like
They'll
mothers.
produce
Mothers will
fruit.
give it to new wives of their sons and like keep the seed going. Like in Mexican tradition, like it's real popular. Like
Right.
you'll see people give out seeds, and like in like India.
Right.
In India, it's huge.
I'd imagine a lot of cultures. I mean, that's why a lot of significance there.
Yeah.
For survival to some
Yeah.
degree.
Nope.
These,
So we
these
got,
have done us well.
Yeah.
They work here well in our area.
and then you
Almost-
also said,
almost evolution through the seeds that have been passed on through families forever, because those plants are the ones that are
Yeah.
reproducing.
So
you know,
go ahead.
no. All I was saying is one of the funny things about how my man gardens is he's got a handful of his seeds like right off the street by a grow.
Right.
And so he'll see like stuff pushed off or whatever, and you'll just
Right.
pick up a branch and plant it.
Right.
Right? That's how you. So like you've not had to pay for seeds, right?
No,
Well, for
I
some,
bought
for some.
seeds- I bought seeds in my first 2 years, and I bought a shitload. And then, but I didn't figure out to propagate. I didn't click until the second year. So I had some. So any long story short, I have a property that I leased with some buddies, and there's some growing some tomatillos on it. So I just grabbed a couple and grabbed some peppers off the other side, but those never really grew. But or no, what I'd do is go to the store. Go to the store, go to Albertsons, and buy a sea pepper
And then you could just.
and use it to cook
Got
some
it.
salsa. And
Got the
And
seeds
so then
and
what I was also doing, I was two birds with one stone. I was working on, for Christmas, I got a book about making salsa, all different recipes and what they mean, and moles and this and that, what they actually, kind of a neat little book. And I was thumbing through it one night. I'm like, I'm going to start making salsa. And at the same time, while I'm practicing making the salsa, I'm going to be growing the pepper that's going to be making the salsa.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so and they're starting to shoot up. So
So
I
the
hope they're
recipe
not
book.
hybrids, or I won't
yeah, you won't be able to recreate it.
because they'll grow. The plants will grow, but they won't produce because they won't get pollinated.
Yeah.
So, guys, we've been talking about gardening. It's springtime. Get outside, do some stuff, guys. But today's really NFL draft day.
Yeah, I was wondering when we were gonna get to
I
that.
know. I was like, I hate to segue. Go, oh, Greg,
You're good.
G-Man, stretch out.
Dude, can you blow it anymore?
Oh, I'm blowing it so hard.
It's so bad.
Just like you take the D or you like the D.
the big D.
I'm blowing it hard. So,
Yeah. It's like
but I don't know why this draft just wasn't that exciting to me. Like I knew it was going to be exciting the whole time, or were you kind of into it?
I watched very little. It was open house for my kids tonight. And
Parent stuff.
Fucking I had ESPN open. Like
But it wasn't like one of those like.
it was what you
Did you think Kyler Murray was going to go one?
you knew he was, dude. You knew.
How do we feel about Josh Rosen?
Oh, Josh Rosen's dog shit.
Well, the GM's got to feel. Is it the same GM 2 years in a row? Because you got to be like, all right, everyone, I'm admitting that I screwed up last year.
But like we
I'm
felt the
admitting
pressure
that
to take him.
Because you're not what. It's not like you drafted.
They were like
two
fourth
wide-
last year.
It's not like you drafted two running backs in a row. You'd figure out, you'd run two
Right.
backs, but so.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It was like
I think-
I knew the D lineman from every school. Alabama, Clemson, Kentucky was gonna, or the edge position.
You knew they were gonna go.
You knew where they were. Yeah, I like the edge position.
There was a lot of trades. Like
There was moves.
in the back half of the first. There was a lot of trades.
What's the most controversial moves of this draft, Sean?
Controversial?
Yeah, like there's some. Do you like? Or
I
pick?
think the Giants threw a wrench in the
There
game.
you go. That's what I was.
by taking Daniel
Where's
Jones
what-
over Haskins.
We should call the Andrades and see what they think real quick.
I personally, I think it's a better move. Tell me who's the last good Ohio State quarterback?
Oh, I'm not.
Fucking, you got Troy Smith, Braxton Miller,
Yeah, not lately. I wouldn't. Go with-
Terrell Pryor.
They got receivers.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
they're receivers.
I wish Terrell Pryor turned out. I thought he was gonna be good, but that's what happens when you like Ohio State quarterbacks.
It's Haskins.
He's
Haskins
still
got a good arm.
Where's he at the tight end list for this year's draft? Like
What's
for,
that?
for fantasy?
The tight end list
Well, right
for the draft for this year.
Yeah, like he's still looking top 5, right?
Who?
Terrell Pryor.
Dude, that fucker's dead. At least his career is.
What do you mean?
Terrell Pryor's not even in the league.
What happened?
What the fuck? What list are you looking at, dude? No
Wait,
wonder you coming dead
no,
last.
wait.
About
Oh wait, I am thinking about the wrong one.
yeah.
I thought he finished out at Baltimore, Terrell Pryor, right? As a QB, I think.
Dude, he's
No,
fucking dumb.
I'm thinking who's the quarterback that became a tight end? He was
Yeah, he's actually been playing well.
he was a Raiders quarterback.
No, the
Jamarcus.
last couple of years.
He's
He's actually been
Pryor.
playing.
No, wait. What's his name? Terrell Pryor. Dude, he
Dude.
was a quarterback for the Raiders, and then he turned into tight end.
No, he turned into a wide receiver.
That's Terrell Pryor.
That's what I'm saying. Why is his career over? He was just picked last. Like he's still in the league.
Dude, he's
playing
he's
last
dog
year.
shit.
Okay, you see, Sean, you're the one slacking here, not me on this one. I'm
Well, you're like
guaranteeing-
tight end. He didn't fucking play tight end.
He's playing tight end. He's not a wide
No.
receiver.
He's a wide receiver.
Jesus Christ, Paulo.
I'm guaranteeing he's tight end.
I'm guaranteeing.
Okay,
he's
well,
not.
all right. Well, anyways, he was a quarterback for Ohio State.
Dude, tell me, am I wrong in saying that Ohio State quarterbacks don't pan out in the league?
So, what do you think this Duke kid is?
I think
I have no clue.
He's gonna fit the New York Giants mold of being
How
like.
big is he?
Does he have any expression on his
it's like
face?
somewhere between 6'3" and 6'5", I think.
Well, I think they're going off like the whole. They're sticking with the Manning plan, because like
he's way more athletic than Eli ever
but
was.
the whole coaching through Duke and that
Eli
you know,
ever
huh?
Dreamed of being.
yeah.
Eli surpassed his like potential so much.
I think Eli definitely overachieved in his career.
Oh yeah,
He's-
never.
In the big games.
Yes, he came through when it counted the most. Every other time, not so-
Eli
but-
became a Hall of Famer like in 50 years.
No.
He's won 2 Super Bowls.
Here's my
In,
Here's-
in 50 years, he's not a Hall of Famer. Like
Here's my
when
new-
he's crutching out there.
in 50 years he's not going to be eligible for the fucking Hall of Fame.
What? There's a timeline.
Yeah, you only
Yeah,
get so
many
long.
years.
Oh, I had no idea.
So here's
what's
my
it-
thing. Eli Manning.
It's in baseball, or
Wow.
football, something.
Eli Manning shouldn't be a Hall of
Baseball
Famer,
and
but he
football.
will be. You know, he's not going to be a first ballot guy.
He's also a Walter Payton Award winner. Like he's won NFL like
That's
man of
the year.
man. Yeah, but it's Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Same.
That doesn't help you for fucking the
I
Hall of
I
Fame.
bet you it does.
I bet you it
I bet
doesn't.
you it
Voted
does.
Subconscious, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
You know who
Well,
else
he's
is
a good
Jay?
guy.
Who
He's
look?
I don't know.
And he's
He
a Manning.
He cried on draft day because he went to the Chargers.
So so this is the whole To.
Joy
This is
or
the whole
Adam?
To conversation. Who cares what he did? Like that wasn't in a game. And then you talk about what he did in games. His numbers suck. If he made it, he'd probably be the worst numbers quarterback in the Hall of Fame.
No, his numbers aren't bad.
But compared to other NFL quarterbacks,
Oh, he shits on a lot of the old time fucking Hall of Famers.
okay. I'll give you that. But those let's say from 88 on, let's
He's
give that.
he's top 10.
That's 30 years, right?
He's
Or-
top 10. Guarantee you he's top 10 in the last
Who's
30.
No, what,
Eli.
from
guaranteed.
top
For
10
what? Just
quarterback
quarterback
stats. Come on, bro.
Guaranteed.
What's his best year?
Rivers.
What's his best year? Let's go down the
game?
list.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillips beating him. Aaron's beating him. Peyton's beating him.
Aaron is not beating him.
Steve Young's in that list.
Steve Young's not beating him.
Eight-
That's 10?
As far as stats, what are we talking about?
For a
Rings?
10-year period or in the last 10 years?
The
'Cause
quarterbacks
Steve
who's
Young
played since 88 on.
is 88 on. That's a lot.
That's 30 years.
All right, so here's Eli's.
throwing
Here's
football.
Eli's career numbers:
Okay.
55,000 yards, 360 touchdowns.
360. Okay.
He's shitting.
That's what Jerry Rice scored by himself.
No, Jerry Rice did not score that many touchdowns. He's at like 107.
No, he's like 170, I think.
All right,
Dude,
whatever.
it was so.
But
still.
dude, Eli Manning is gonna make the Hall of Fame, whether we like it or not.
You,
Did
I
you did
don't- I-
55,000
Wow.
55,000
I have
yards?
no dog in this fight.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no. But they got a quarterback, so New York Giants got a quarterback. Do you think Nick Bosa is going to help out my 49ers?
No,
I know.
I think he's a scrub.
I think the 49ers are going to be better in general.
I think
so
we're going to
it's not
still be,
hurt.
we're still going to get like top 4 picks for the next 2 years, 3 years, and then have a good team like in 5 years.
Right. It's a long,
You know,
term.
it's a long, that's how we did it 10 years ago. To do it 6 years ago, 5 years. Well,
Nick Bosa is not his brother. Joey
Nah.
Joey is the football player. Nick's good.
he's like daddied.
He's
He's like the
like
Peyton of the
listening
brothers.
to his acceptance like speech thing. Oh, we're gonna go out there and kick some butt. I want to get with my team. I want to be part of a team. Well, motherfucker, you sat out the entire year because you didn't want to get hurt.
Hey, here, big question for me is, how do you feel about this year's hat?
Weak.
Weak hat.
Which is what?
The hat that you get when you get
Oh,
right.
drafted.
Yeah, what would it look like?
Shit. All right, so you want to
Well, who was the guy with the freaking leather? Did you see what that they were wearing? One kid wore like a leather freaking shooting shoulder.
That was probably the Clemson D lineman who wore a cowboy hat in his picture.
I think so, dude. There's guys like on their horses being like, I ride my horse fucking to work.
All right.
School.
So you want here's all-time top 20 passing leaders.
Okay.
Okay.
Drew Brees, 74,000 change. Peyton
Okay.
Manning, 71,000. Brett Favre, 71,000. Tom Brady, 70,000. Dan Marino, number 5. Ben Roethlisberger, number 6. Eli Manning, number 7.
He's number 7.
Number 7.
All right, we're having an exit real quick. Just leave it open and then
Later.
even. Love ya.
Yeah.
All right, he's out.
Yeah, Pete, it's 11.
All right,
All right. Yeah, it's 11 on
Later.
the 5th.
dude. So Eli Manning, he's ahead of Phillip Rivers. Then John Elway. He's ahead of John Elway. Fucking Warren Moon, Fran Tarkenton, Matt Ryan.
What number is Warren?
Warren Moon's 10.
Warren Moon's 10?
Warren Moon's 10.
That's awesome.
Fran Tarkenton, Matt Ryan, Carson Palmer, Vinny Testaverde, Drew Bledsoe, Dan Feltz, Aaron Rodgers
Okay.
at 17.
He's-
Shits on Aaron Rodgers.
17.
Shits on Aaron Rodgers. Fucking Kerry Collins, Joe Montana, Johnny Unitas. Kerry Collins has more passing yardage all time than Joe
Where was
Montana.
Dan Marino at? Top.
Don Marino's number 5.
Damn. That's crazy. And where was Tom?
4. Tom's still playing.
Tom is still playing. Tom's still going to get.
Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. Jerry Rice had 208 career touchdowns.
Ooh.
208.
So points versus yards, though. Who's thrown the most touchdowns? That's a big stat.
Who's what?
Who's thrown the most touchdowns?
It's fucking Drew Brees. He just broke it. Oh, no,
Right.
Peyton Manning.
Well,
Sorry,
hit
Peyton
me with
Manning.
the list, though. Just the top 10.
Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Fran Tarkenton, Aaron Rodgers.
Dude, so do you think so this is my question to you now.
Aaron Rodgers is going to pass
Ben or Aaron, who finishes on top of these lists?
on top. Neither of them.
No, between the two.
Aaron, because he's got more time left.
But Ben's in,
Ben is only...
Ben ain't going anywhere. for 2
Ben's
years.
only like 38 touchdowns up.
Ben's got 2 years, yeah?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has like 6.
I think he falls apart before that. I feel like he's not going to make it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, do you really see Aaron Rodgers playing 6 more years?
Dude, Aaron Rodgers is our age?
A
Or
little
is he-
older.
No, I don't think he's older than
Yeah,
us.
he is. He's just like 2 years older than us.
He's not 37.
Dude, when he was at Chico, our Butte Junior College, he was already at his sophomore year or at Berkeley. We watched him play against SC, dude. at Cal?
Aaron Rodgers, December 2nd, 1983. He's not 2 years older than us.
I'm 5 months older than him. No, I'm sorry. He's
going to play till he's at least 40.
Yeah, he could do it. But he definitely gets injuries.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. But good to have you back, buddy.
Yeah, it's good to be back in the dungeon.
Yeah, it was a good episode. This one having G-Man, the gardener. We talked about gardening today. It's spring.
Yeah, I still think we should have went with the other alias. I like it a lot better.
Which one?
Mick Dieselhorst.
Mick Dieselhorst.
I like that a lot better
because
because
have aliases on this show for now on, guys, and
because you can't. Oh, hey Gardner. No, that sounds fucking stupid.
It did.
I like that. That could be a nickname.
But we're gonna say Diesel.
We call him Mick
Dieselhorst.
Mick the Dieselhorst.
My man.
So yeah,
right.
let's do that.
All right. Well, hey man, this is another episode, number 47 of Hold My Whistle. Fuck you, Manscaped. This is Paulo.
I'm Foy. Oh, we gonna hit the music?
Hit it.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together